definitely 100% wish that she was me. And then I found out that she was trying to fuck my boyfriend at the time. So it just was a really bad situation for me to be in. Like it was just a lot going on. Okay. Yeah, y'all really watch who you be around, watch who you take jobs from, watch who your friends are. If they even give you an inkling of them like not liking you for whatever reason, please stay the fuck away from them because they will help your ass get fucking killed, okay? You know what's easier than making you quit the passions of your life? You dying. You dying. Yes. Some people don't give a fuck if you die because if you die, then that means the whole rest of the lane of the future is for me. So don't think that these people are harmless. Don't think that, you know what I'm saying? There's way bigger and worse things in the world than edibles, okay? Way more. You said it felt like SpongeBob in Sandy's treehouse, mouth and all. Where's the water? I need it. Oh God. Harmful. People are harmless. No, people are harm. People can't. The people that are harmless always end up in spaces and places of harmful people. That's what I meant to say. So my bad. Okay, I'm supposed to be reading today. I know that shit took so long for me to just come out and say that whole fucking story and then some, and then it got a little scary at the end. My bad. But like, look, if we're gonna be here, we're gonna be real, okay? Things happen to us all the time. Y'all be asking me how I'm able to stay up and happy and positive and keep going and do all of these. Like, y'all, when y'all have been through the worst of the worst, like, there is no like turning back. There is no giving up. Like, I feel like my version of giving up already happened like a while ago, right? You giving up means you don't do the things that you love anymore. You don't want to do anything. You don't want to meet new people. You don't want to have a new surrounding. You know what I'm saying? You don't love life no more. When you're in that state of being, like it's really hard to do anything or feel like anybody. You know what I'm saying? And it's really important for you to have self time. Like personally, whenever people say like mushrooms or something, I can't eat mushrooms because okay, this finna be long, y'all. Okay, I'm allergic to grass. I know grass has nothing to do with mushrooms and Cyflavin, Phylavin, Fliblin. Sorry, I cannot say that fucking word. That goes against my English and my Japanese. It's PHICIL. It almost smells penicillin, but it's not penicillin. It's the other chemical that shrooms have. Okay, so Pysubin, I can't. I don't know. But look, it grows out of the ground along with grass, right? The same microbiomes that the mushroom has. It's a little bit more dirty rather than grass, but they hold similar microbiomes, right? So whenever I eat it, I have an allergic reaction. Okay. And for the mushrooms, the allergic reaction for me looks like just me projectile vomiting, not just no. It goes like projectile vomiting. So I can't take mushrooms even if I want to be enlightened without my consent. You feel me? Like I can't even take mushrooms because I throw up off the nose. And I used to eat the chocolate bars, and I would have to eat two whole chocolate bars for me to even like be in that space of mushrooms. But then I would end up throwing it up all over again. So like it still wouldn't last, you know? Hey Lily, konbawa. You say I fuck with you, Suki. You real for real, staying acting with your following. With my following, these is my babies. Okay, I fuck with whoever fuck with me. Okay, and that's how we do it. Yeah, mushrooms is cool minus the throwing up part. Like I can't, my body physically can't handle the chemical, and like again, I think it's just literally because it's in the same family as grass, and I'm highly allergic to grass. Like I can't even go walk barefoot at the park like a little hippie weirdo because my feet will literally turn red and I will literally become immobile. Um, I got grass on my legs and shit because I had to walk through a field one time and like my legs were the color of a fucking apple. And that shit hurt so bad to where I couldn't even feel my legs no more. Like I didn't even feel my fucking legs. So like I remember y'all remember last year when I had tried that Riddle Shot facial moisturizer shit? Yeah, so Riddle Shot is a fucking grass and I woke up 2 days later to eczema all over my body and rashes because I had an allergic reaction to the grass in the bottle. So yeah, I be having to really fucking be careful. I'm like, yo, nobody has it as stupid as me, okay? The only thing that I can say is like I'm not an orphan, but like you would think that I was a fucking orphan with the shit that I be going through, bro. Like, oh my god. First I can't have milk. I'm allergic to grass, I'm allergic to pollen. Where do we win? Really that lethal? Leave me alone, Raka. You know what I'm saying? But I figured out the equation for eczema, I guess. Everybody has different eczema. Me, my eczema as a kid only showed up on my face and then nothing high, nothing lower than here. It was like here and up. After I had that Riddle Shot shit, that was the first time I ever saw eczema all over my body before like that. Never in my life have I seen no shit like that for real, for real. Yes, bruh. Yes, bruh. And then I started having like a thought bubble, and I'm like, yo, they gonna try to get me canceled on the internet if I say this. But like, high key, mixed people have a lot of health problems. I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Like, quite literal mixed people, like not your distant ancestors or like you know what I'm saying. The if your family had slaves in it and they passed down something. No, 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 no. I'm talking about like your parents are one thing and one thing, not multi and multi, but one thing and one thing, and it's you. Like the two and more mixed types of people, right? Um, yeah, we be having some really fucked up health problems. That's what I've been kind of like noticing, and especially with all my other Blasian friends and homegirls and shit like that. Like, yeah, it's something, and I think it's low key because regionally. Sorry, I'm finna get on my nerd talk right now. Did y'all know that like depending on like where you're from ethnically, um, there's like things that you cannot put on or in your body from like other cultures because your microbiome of your body and health it doesn't mix. So like for instance, I had a Persian friend and she gave me some type of candy, but like my body did not like the candy at all and I ended up throwing it up. Like I'm talking about like quite literally like your body just won't digest certain shit because it's not built for your body. And it's like, you know, people travel across the world to like taste different things and try different things. People don't ever wonder why you get like really sick sometimes is not because you're allergic to it or something, you know what I'm saying? Or like because it has bacteria. It's literally because your body cannot handle that type of food from this other country because your body was not built for that. And like even if you try to build your immune up for it, like you just naturally cannot take it. You feel it? And like I'm not just talking about water, you feel me? Like yes, like it's in places like fucking Mexico and shit. Like you can't even drink the water. But like as far as like what you what do you want to call it? Like when it comes down to nuts and fruits and herbs, like really the biggest one is herbs. Like me personally, like obviously I can't have lemongrass because it's a fucking grass and that shit makes me itch and just like turn huge and puffy and I'm most likely gonna fucking pass out. You feel me? Um, Besides being quite literally allergic to it, it's like certain like nuts and herbs and grasses and shit that like it doesn't mix in other people's bodies. So like I be trying to like help people with that because they be talking about like, oh, how come this works on this person and it doesn't work on me? Like it's literally because you're from a different country and where your body is ethnically from, it's just not gonna digest in your body. You know what I'm saying? That's why some people they have certain bacteria in their gut that other people do not have, but it's because they're from that land and they're from you know what I'm saying? Like that's really all it is. You said that's why Caribbeans made rum? Exactly. And you said yep, it's quite literally an in chemical balance. Like chemical balance. We say, yes, don't drink the water, it'll turn your teeth brown. Ooh, Lord. Not teeth brown. You said, I made my body get used to eating kimchi and things like that. See, now, kimchi, I think your body might just have an issue with eating fermented foods. Like, it might not necessarily be the kimchi. Like, it could either be the fermentation or it could be lettuce, like cabbage, right? So like you have to figure out like what your body does and doesn't like because it'll literally show up on your face. Like you might look not looking quite yourself. You feel me? Hey Ghost, Kwamawa, welcome to the chat, welcome to the family. Hey little bit. So yeah, like even when it comes to like weed, bro, like when I roll up, I know I'm smoking either really really high quality weed or really really low quality weed depending on the type of itch I have on my hand. So since I'm allergic to grass and weed is basically a type of plant, a type of grass, um whenever well, I don't have to worry about this anymore, but back then whenever they started spraying weed heavily, right? That shit would make my palms like red and overly itchy as if like a mosquito or an ant just bit me. But now having overly good quality weed, my hands get itchy. It's like a light itch. Who that is? Come on, hello, hello, Mega Ghost. You better say thank you, cause no ads for you, baby. Yes. Okay. So now, since I smoke like really, really good weed, I don't have to worry about my stuff having extra chemical sprays or some shit on it. Right? It's like overly natural. Um, the owners are genealogists for the seedlings, right? And figuring it all out. It's a lighter type of itch, and it's not as annoying as whenever the weed with the chemicals were making my palms quite literally wanting to like rip my hands off. You feel me? Come through, Purple Rain. He say, my favorite person on Twitch is live. Hey, we're gonna play the game today. We're gonna play today because I finally figured out what was wrong with my PlayStation. It was low key my fault. We just been on here yapping because I had to catch everybody up and let everybody know what happened on the other night and like why I didn't stream. So like the other night, like why I didn't stream, like it makes sense, right? It makes sense because that was fucking nuts. Mm, uh, okay. Had to make sure everything was fine. I just got bit twice on my back by a mosquito. My fucking back blood that good, bro? What the fuck? So lucky I don't have an electric fly swatter. Um, I lost my mail keys today, and I don't know what I'm gonna do about that because I don't want to pay for another set of mail keys. So like, should I stand by my mailman while he opens up my mailbox, and I'd be like, ooh, ooh thank you. You know?